Flash, a bit too overzealous, but now we're going towards game 2. The draft begins.
Your team
Okay, this is a huge one, right? And looks like Burnex Flash is kind of sticking with the whole team fight. Faramis is definitely one of the easier heroes to play, I would say. No, I mean, it's a very strong hero. But in this meta, do you think the Faramis is still, top tier?
I think still really valuable no matter what. The Call Ultra is providing a second life, really valuable in these team fights. That's why they ban out the Valentina early on to ensure that Aqua is unable to steal it away, and it will be even more beneficial in RSG's team fight. I think for now it's okay to start off. It doesn't reveal too much of the draft. And yeah, I think for RSG's side, I think banning out the Diggy is just something really consistent. Are they trying to force something out of them?
I think it's some intel that they got, right? They just don't want to deal with the Diggy. I think D7 plays a decent one. It's something that you do need to be careful about. But, I mean, look, the Farza's been picked. The Fredrin is there as well as RSG PH. But then they go with the insta-pick from Burnex Flash into the Joy. Your thoughts on that one?
I think overall Joy, as long as they remove like Franco, Kaja out of the mix, I think it's pretty okay. I think it's okay for them. As I say, Kaja, they pick it away, they remove forms of expression, but also means that Light can pick up the Franco to lock down on this Joy. Hey,
okay.
I'm on a roll here.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about the lockdown right now, and they're going to make some plays back and forth. But hey, one thing that I don't like is that you're picking it into the Faramis. I mean, you talked about the Call to Altar. That could be a bit of a nuisance in terms of, I hook somebody, I get the Bloody Hunt on them, I'm trying to blow them up, and then you've got the Call to Altar, giving them that extra life. That's going to be a tough situation. So it really comes back to how do they play around Faramis's Call to Altar cooldown. I think that's going to be basically how these team fights go.
I mean, in the end, it's all about like who is able to bait out these cooldowns. I think either way, it's whoever pulls the trigger first who has the better counter engagement. I think that's the name of the game. I think there's still so much utility from the Famage, like built well, a lot of damage as well. But I think overall, RSG side as well as Burnex Flash, a lot of focus towards the gold lane. I think for the side of Eman and Donut, respect all around.
Okay, can we talk a little bit about this Fredrin pick? I've seen it, first or second pick almost every single series, from yesterday as well. And I understand why teams like it, but I just don't know if it's that good. I mean, if we're talking about MPL ID Season 12, like it's been picked 9 times, which is like top 6 or whatever, and it's got a 22% win rate, right? I don't know what the win rate in Snapdragon is, but it's not as good as teams think it is at this point.
Okay, before the patch drop, like Fredrin, hands down one of the top tier utility junglers there is. I think why RSG picks it up, it still can be flexed. Not skip plate towards the EXP. Demon Kite still like really used to playing Fred. You're going for a bit more of comfort on this side. Still felt good amount of flexibility in towards, but they instantly, this tells where this Fredrin's going, not picking up his Turisla.
Okay. I mean, the Turisla is going to be there. We've seen it almost every day as well, and I think it's starting to pick a little bit of steam in terms of popularity. But what is the counter pick here? What do you do as Burnex Flash into the Turisla?
I think overall, something to take note, like we've seen Sanford's insane performance on this hero. Ensure that you're not going to win lane, you're going to go 50-50. The idea is that just take note, a lot of sustain, go for more anti-healing wave. Do not group up because the wombo combo, Panty Zone into the Federate Strike, that's something you don't want to walk into in the team fight.
Yeah, definitely scary time. Definitely don't want to be there. I think that's something that they're going to need to avoid and ensure that they have if they have a chance to win this, it's going to be based around that. But if you're kind of looking at what RSGPH have, Farza is kind of the squishy one, but everyone else is like, I don't really know who to divine judgment in this case.
Less Leslie first. These are the ones you want to be go onto, unless you want to stop Light from engaging on towards your cores. That's when you use Divine Judgment when your opponent is being bloody. And I think that's the way to go. But Eman picking the Leslie for himself, this is really showing something instantly. I feel like late game, like you can't go any more late game than Leslie, hands down.
All right, the drafts have been finished. The players have kind of picked their heroes. Who do you think has the advantage going into game 2 here?
I think the fact that they just close off with the Leslie, my vote is for RSG. In terms of they have really good wombo combo, they really solid team fights. Burn Slash, they cannot repeat the same mistakes they did during game 1. They have to play for the calculative pickoffs. They can't group up. I think that's the name of the game. Do not repeat your past mistakes. Learn from them. But RSG, I think they have what it takes to take the series.
Okay, we're gonna find out. And here we go. It's gonna be RSG PH. They're up 1-0 against Burnex Flash. This is gonna be game 2. Is RSG able to kind of close this one out? We're gonna have to find out. And I feel like Burnex Flash, they're kind of fighting for their tournament lives. They need this win.
Absolutely. As we're back in the land of Ton, as mentioned, this is going to be a match point for RSG PH. And let's see how Burnex Flash should play this differently, because RSG setting the momentum and tempo.
Okay, RSG have been on the red side again, and we were talking about it earlier about how the red side has a slight advantage. Is this a bit of a mix-up by Burnex Flash, or they're just like, hey, we'll just stick with blue?
I think in the end, it's their choice to stick with blue. I think there's two benefits. First pick is still really valuable, but RSGPH, I think they really counter really well. There's a save that...
D7, the knockup. Oh, the sure aura. Nice. On point, letting D7 get to safety. Whew.
Yep, just a nick of time. But just take note that if they lose Faramis there, he's back in no time. Not ideal to give a first blood over to RSGPH, but I think you take what you can get.
Yeah, for sure. And Burnex Flash need to be aggressive. They need to kind of play a little bit riskier at times. I think that they need to figure out ways to kind of, break through the potential farming machine that Demon Kite has in terms of, the enemy jungler. And also taking objectives, right? Burnex Flash have done a poor job of taking any objectives in this series thus far. I don't think they have a single one to their name as of now. So giving up yet another one, not a good situation for Burnex Flash.
Yep, definitely not. Divine Judgment.
Divine Judgment. Light. Oh, he's going to flicker. He's going to be back. ATM has now joined the fight. He's looking to fight this one, but the Cult Altar, they've got him. The nice little knockup. The Feathered Airstrike is going to do some work, and Seacat is going to be the first to go. Light is going to be killed in return. Mitch will secure that one. The Turtle is still alive. Mitch has got the Ring of Order. He's going to do some damage, but Nat's getting a little bit low. Aqua as well, and it looks like Demon Kite will somehow take it. He's got the Retribution. He's going to stick around. D7 is going to be killed, and RSG kind of coming out on top.
Yeah, once again, Burnex Flash, they were like, RSGPH, they were really juicy. They were like, so many members were really low. But again, they stayed for too long hoping to get something, anything. And RSGPH, they just come on top. Objective secure, kill secure. Again, another great start for the Raiders.
Bit of a missed opportunity by Burnex Flash. There were so like Aqua and I think Iman. I don't know. Sorry, I don't think he was Iman. But somebody else was very low. They just barely got away. It was a situation where maybe if they committed a little bit more, they might have gotten it. And I think at this point, you kind of need to go for that risky play. You got to figure something out. You got to change it up.
Yeah, I mean, now we could say would have, should have, but I think this is how it plays out. It's not the end of the world for Burnex Flash, but they need necessary adjustments. It is looking really rough right now.
Tough situation. Light a little bit off with that hook. That could have been a huge one if he got the pick off. Mitch is going to be scouted out here. And Aqua, they found him. They're going to start this off. They got the nice little knockup. Demon Kite backs off. D7's looking to go for this one. The Ghost Burster is going to kind of be used. But now ATM is going to get to safety. Everybody's starting to disengage. Nobody wants to deal. Well, nobody wants to fight, apparently.
Yep. very different compared to game 1. But as I say that, Bloody Hunt committed, Mitch is out of the picture, and Coulter expended, not saving anyone in the process.
That's one way to get it. And D7 gets sniped again. The feathered airstrike, he's been on point. Aqua has been a madman with that spell throughout the entire series.
Ooh. Ew, that was really close. Like really close range hook. But again, as I say, whoever pulls the trigger first, instantly you see RSG PH capitalizing on those cooldowns. Instantly you see, okay, Coulter is used, they have no fear, they just dive and like they just burst D7 to the ground.
They bursted him down, but the turtle right now is about half life. Demakite's sticking around. He's in the front. He's taking up most of this one. ATM is here, and it looks like they're going to start this one. And Mitch just gets instantly bursted. ATM, the Rhythm of Joy, doing a little bit AoE, but nobody's actually dying at this point. CCAT getting a little bit low. The feathered airstrike, and they've gotten D7, and Aqua is a madman on it. And ATM now just wants at least Demakite. Does he get him? He does not. Demakite limps away, and he's fine as well. And RSG, all 5 survive.
Yep, I think instantly it's already starting to look like a disaster for Burnex Flash. The fact that they're the hook, but it's on towards Mitch. They are interested in engaging on towards him. RSG, they were up the limits to make this.
They've got the Divine Judgment. He pulls him back into under the tower. The flicker away. Iman just barely getting away. Light has been killed. They got something at least for now. Demakite trying to get to safety. He's going to be killed, and the Rhythm of Joy makes him pay. And Burnex Flash get a couple kills. That's a good win for them.
Yes, this is the moments they're looking for. Finally, Mitch was like, he saw the opportunities. He saw that, okay, Leslie is out in the open. He's going to gun for it. I think it's a really good call. And they need moments like this to stay in the game.
They need more than that, right? I mean, it is only a 2K net worth lead. It is still very early. It's 5 minutes in, but you don't want to be, okay, all right. The hook is going to actually connect onto the Siege Catapult, but now RSG are coming in here with spades. They've got the T1 bottom, so they got something. Burnex Flash now on the retreat.
Yep, comparing to the previous game, they're going for objectives. This is a really good start. You can see instantly they're going for it. They're gunning for it.
Oh, Aqua, how many kills has he gotten on this? He's 602. The feathered airstrike, I've counted at least 3, but he might have more. I mean, Aqua's just been an absolute sniper with that spell.
And you see that with Eman also, there's another sniper, the actual sniper from the RSGPH, but Aqua is just like taking everything he can. CCAT just not having a good time. Demakite, yeah, just running him down. Look at like Fredrin, just a chat, hands in his pocket, like just taking everything. But Bloody Hunt.
Bloody Hunt. On to Donut, my friend. Where are your friends on this? You got to stick together. You got to get some sort of farm. Donut, you got to stay alive. You got to get some kills. But here we go. The Rhythm of Joy doing some work. Aqua, he gets bursted. ATM's going to make him pay. They do get it. Mitch has been thrown back. He's going to be killed. Eman will secure that. D7 has already been removed. ATM now, he's been sniped. He's got a couple shots on him. ATM does get back. Demakite through it all has taken the turtle.
They do get the shutdown onto Aqua, which is a lot of gold. That's a really good pull from D7. But again, like RSGP is just getting the better trades. And even on top, Demakite just soloing the turtle.
No chance. I mean, that was a fight 4 versus 5, and RSG came out on top. I think that says, speaks volumes about how this game is turning. And RSG have completely controlled the enemy jungle. They're in their face. Burnex Flash have no space to breathe.
Absolutely not. Like RSG, they're just going to death ball their way to victory. And not only that, they have the late game for it. ATM dancing around nuts, ensuring that in the end, with Trisla, just take note, he's quite easy to kite, but overall, the amount of setup, the teamfight potential for RSG, it speaks volumes. Donut.
Oh, Donut, he has to flicker. He's the Cult Ultra, that's going to be used, but Donut's now backing up. ATM has already been killed, and they do have the Energy Eruption. The Appraiser's Ransom doing some work. Nice little knock up. The flicker from D7, trying to run away. Energy Eruption locks him in, and they're going to focus their attention on him. Demon Kite will kill him, as well as Mitch. They've taken everything. All 5 members of RSGPH still alive, pushing the bottom lane. How do you stop this team?
You really, at this point, can't stop this RSG train from, like, look at what they're doing. Instantly, Donut, I know, understand, you're trying to get objective, but you shouldn't be throwing your bodies just for it to take a single turret. And you can see CCat, he's doing what he can, split pushing, he does have the mobility, but Donut, you're one of the cores for the Cybernetics Flash. You can't throw your life away like that. RSGPH, you're just playing 4 or 5 men rotating, like taking names, taking everything.
All right, ATM doing what he can to try to get them back in this game, right? Pushing the bottom lane, maybe forcing the issue. RSG are going to stick around. I mean, the eventual one is that you know that they're going to go for the Lord, right? How many members of RSGPH are going to be committed for the Lord? It looks like it's at least 1, but this is a situation where you got to take what space is being given. You have open space in the bottom lane. Maybe you push the T2, maybe the T3 bottom if you're, you know, being somewhat risky. But it looks like that's not the case. The Lord has already been removed. Demon Kite will secure that one. RSG they're looking to go for more. Nas is continuing on. CCat is kind of pushing people around with the Ashura, but it looks like they're gonna back off. They got the nice little hook into the bloody hunt. The feathered airstrike, the Cult Altar will keep him alive. That's 1 counter to it. Iman getting a little bit low. ATM is gonna force him to to join the underground, so to speak. And it looks like they've gotten Demon Kite as well, and D7 gets that kill, and Burnex Flash are kind of starting to do well. Yes, RSG have gotten the Lord, but Aqua is getting a little bit low. ATM is forcing the issue. He's gonna back off here.
Yep, in the end, you still have to respect Burnex Flash damage. I was a bit aware of like that earlier concealed play, but really great timing of the Call Altar. Instantly, their RSG is realizing, oh, we have forced this too much. We burn a lot of our cooldowns. Instantly, Burnex Flash answers back. ATM, you can see, I feel like he's really keeping like his team together. Destroy, like just pelting with vengeance. Enough damage is coming true.
Yeah, there's enough damage is definitely being coming through. But here's the instant replay, the pullback, the Cult Altar, the throwback by Mitch. This is actually a long time ago. Actually, this is the 6-minute one. So we're going way back in time.
Yeah, way back in time when you can see instantly like, okay, gotta give credit when credit's due. D7 like had some good moments, like they double pull in, securing that shutdown to Aqua like way back ago, but that Caltar like turned
nice
around.
They found Donut. He gets instantly deleted. Cult Altar is not going to save him, and that's unfortunate here. The feathered airstrike, that's going to slow down most of them. D7 is going to push back, and now they're going to focus on that T2. That's the last remaining one. It's all coming down to the T3s, and RSGPH are literally choking you out.
Oh,
nice hook. They found him onto Mitch. ATM on the backside. E-Man blows him up. Enough is enough. And looks like they've dealt with the nuisance. They've dealt with a cockroach, so to speak, in the back line. They've gotten that. They've taken the T3 as well. And RSGPH on the up and up with all of these kills.
Yep, they're 5 men strong, forcing it. Better airstrike top everything. CCat, I don't think you can survive. Killing spree for Eman.
Oh, the hook again! They pull him back in! You think you can get away, and he says, get over here! And he throws you back. They kill Mitch as well, and RSGPH are starting to roll. The only thing slowing them down is the fact that they only have 2 minions at this point. But the Cult Altar, they're going to try to force something. Maybe you get some sort of kill on the Nas. They're not even able to do it. ATM gets killed. The base is at half-life. Nas is starting to get low, but it doesn't really matter. And RSGPH win game 2. They do it systematically.
Convincing victory from RSGPH, and like you say, they're officially back in towards this. Like, what happened overnight?
Well, I think they got a good night's rest. I think that will always help. A good 8 hours of sleep. They had some good discussions with the coach. I think they had a great breakfast.